So it was an incredible podcast episode where I interviewed Pie Pacifique. Now, I've known Pie for a number of years. We worked together, and even the story before I met him of his life was incredible, and since then and what I've learned about his achievements have also been incredible. So listen for more information. If you missed it, just check onto the podcast episodes and you'll be able to pick it up. But basically, he grew up in Rwanda and had to flee the genocide. He saw his mom being shot. Can you believe that? He saw family members killing other family members just because of the terrible things that were happening with the genocide. Anyway, made it to South Africa, became a car guard, actually in Durban, and interestingly, just outside the University of Durban. And this is where he saw the students coming and going. He'd always wanted to study. So he had this dream of just getting a student card and being able to go through the turnstiles of the university. And as a refugee in South Africa, he struggled quite hard to get a bursary, but he got through. He was hospitalized for depression twice. And then in his honors year of his physics degree, he became a Nelson Mandela Rhodes Scholar, which is very prestigious, and he was actually in the first cohort of the international group of students for that scholarship. And then joined the banking industry, where I met him, and he worked for me for a number of years, and it was just an incredible inspiration to me. And today he runs a business school, travels around Africa, he's been to over 20 countries, and he confers degrees now on students. And every time he does that, what he tells us in the podcast, and I really urge you to go and listen, and I shed a tear in the interview, and I always do when I listen to his story. It's incredible because you're just always once again inspired to gratitude because of what he's been through and the difficulties that he's overcome, and yet that single-minded focus that he had on getting qualifications, becoming a successful student, and then through that, giving back and making a contribution. He's an absolutely perfect example of that. So don't miss that podcast episode with Pie Pacifique. You will be absolutely inspired to gratitude. Go check it out and enjoy.